By the end of this video, you are going to understand how you can increase your sales conversion by at least 20% without changing anything in your sales script. So if you are anyone who's planning to do one-on-one sales or have a team of closers who do sales for you, this video is an awesome video for you, and this is going to help you to increase your conversion by at least 20%. Again, without changing anything in your sales script. I'm going to share 4 secrets, and this is going to be a game changer for you. So let's get started. Number 1, first you need to go inside the closers data. So all the people who are taking one-on-one sales for you or your business, you need to see what is the show up rate. So let's say if the show up rate is 60% and to each closer take 10 calls a day. That means with a 60% show up rate, that closer is only jumping on 6 calls, but he has 10 slots open every day. It means he's not able to jump on sales call 40% of the time in his day. So what you're gonna do is on the lead side, you're gonna increase your lead flow by 40%. So let's say you are getting 100 leads and you're booking 20 calls with a 20% conversion rate. Now, because you know you need to increase the call booking by 40%, you're gonna increase the lead flow of your business by 40%. And when you increase the lead flow by 40%, on the background, you're gonna see 40% more calls being booked. Even though some of them are not gonna show up, but still your closer is now gonna jump on all the calls and he will be on one-on-one sales call on the time where he was not utilizing that slot. So that is the first thing you need to do in your sales process. Number 2, you need to give a bit of percentage as a commission to the setter for all the calls which are gonna be booked. Your setter is going to do the reminder calls to all the people who have booked the call, and we're gonna create the authority for the closer before the closer even jumps on the call. The closer doesn't have to create the rapport when he jumps on the call. He already has the authority before he even jumps on the call. And when the setter is creating an authority, the prospects want to jump on a call. So let's say you are selling one-on-one health consultation, and at this point of time your setter can say this consultant has jumped on a lot of calls and has helped a lot of our top clients and helped them achieve X result, which is the dream result your prospects are looking for, and these prospects will be more likely to jump on this call. Number 2, your setter is going to do the qualification for closers. Let's say they don't want to jump on call. Sometimes they will just come back to you and be like, hey, this was not a qualified call and that's why I did not jump on call with this prospect. Or when they give them a call and they are unsure if this will be closed or not, they would prefer sometime not jumping on that call because they are very unsure and they are not willing to bet on that call. Whereas setter has a commission associated with that call, which that is only gonna disqualify leads he or she knows are not going to be converted. Anything which your setter is confused about is gonna make sure that closer is jumping on the call, and the setter is not gonna disqualify those leads where there's a confusion if it can be closed or if it cannot be closed. The other point which is gonna happen is it's gonna increase your show up rate. Setter has that responsibility of giving these reminder calls. Make a system where setter is informing everyone which call has confirmed. So when the setter has this responsibility, setter is gonna make sure everyone is being called on time and it's happening at the front of your day. And when this happens, more and more people are reminded that they have a call early in the morning, so that they schedule their day accordingly and they are reminded that they have a call, and it increases your show up rate for the sales calls. Number 3 is you need to ask your sales closers to jump on sales call with your competition who is selling a similar product as yours. They just need to figure out 3 things. What is the overall frame of the sales call? Maybe you are using a different wholesale script or something. You don't need to change it, but you need to understand how your competition is doing the sales call. Number 2, you need to understand what are the questions they are asking. Is there anything which they are asking which is more appealing than yours? And if there is anything which you are missing and your salespeople can add these questions which maybe they were missing. Number 3, by the end of the sales call, what is the actual offer they are giving? If the offer is super appealing than yours, then definitely your prospects are going to take that offer. So you need to understand and analyze what is your competition offer and make sure you are improving on your offer and you are making it the best appealing offer in the market. Number 4 is a solid follow-up process. Now, then let's say you are converting at 20% right now. 80% of the calls are going, you are not collecting any cash, you are not closing them. All of them or half of them are going in the follow-up. People are saying, we'll think about it, we'll get back to you. We want to make the decision 2 days later down the line. You need to have a very solid system of making sure that no follow-up is going blank and everyone is being followed up properly. There are two things we have figured out you need to do. One is have a separate calendar and a sheet for the follow-up. So let's say there is a prospect on the call who says, I am not taking decision right now. Let's jump on another call and we'll do so. So you need to have a separate calendar for that follow-up call, and all that information will go on a separate Google sheet, which is where, let's say you have a team of 3 sales closers and they take 10 sales calls every day and they convert at 20%. So right now, let's say 5 sales calls are going on follow-up with each calendar, with each of your closers. That means 15 follow-up calls are happening every day. All this information should go on a separate sheet so that it's easier for you to make sure you can question your sales closer. But if we keep it every day in one sheet, all these follow-up calls can go here and there, and your sales closers sometimes can forget about few of the leads, which you do not want to happen. Why? Because this is the most hot lead which can be easily converted if you just follow up them again and again. Number 2 is on each sales call, you do not let anyone go without booking another call. So on the sales call itself, you don't let them go by saying, hey, I will think about it and I'll do the payments later down the line. Instead of that, you book another call with the same prospect, right? And you will do it with a unique calendar which you have got created for the follow-up, and you will just not let them go and say, hey, I will do the payments 2 days later down the line. Instead of that, your sales closer will say, let's schedule another call 2 days down the line, 2 p.m. works for you, and we'll jump on call and then you can make the decision. So in the prospect mind, they have to make a decision before that call, or when they jump on that call, they will make the decision at that call itself. And it increases your chance of closing that deal when the prospect jumps on the sales call. So this was a smaller video, and this is something I'm not saying is 100% you need to execute or something. These are our learnings which we have got from our side, and we have implemented all of these things inside our system, and I thought it would be great sharing this with you guys. So yeah, that was a smaller video. I hope you got some value from it. Just put down your comments. I would prefer having some of your comments. Just tell us what are the type of videos you would like us to make, or this was helpful or not, so that we can improve our videos in the coming future. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the other video. Bye-bye.